Negro, or I'll just call it the Shin. But this person commented on the idea. I can't read names, so you guys can read it. He wants me to give him the ability to manipulate weapons and create special weapons, and have a yellow chakra move like KCM. I'll make it like KCM 2 because KCM 1 was not. It was like the clothes weren't attached to him, but KCM 2 was like it was a part of his skin and all that. So his weapon will be a sword. His chakra nature in this one will be wind and lightning. That's it. He can change the size. Oh yeah, he can have any type of sword. So I might be changing up what type of sword he has during battles, and he can change the size of it. But he will mostly keep in a katana form for most of this. And one of his moves is called Holy Javelin, and it's pretty much him making a sword, a double-edged sword, and sticking it out, shooting a huge slicing move of it. But you can also enhance this with KCM or chakra mode, his chakra mode. And the chakra mode would of course give him the ability to split them in half with this ability easily, and like pierce almost anything. But how he gets this ability, I don't know. Some like my bullcrap explanation. He's a Chiha mutation, some kind of god interfering. I don't know, something like that. Oh yeah, my next one will be the. Oh, it's this one. It's gonna be this one. People, I think this one's a god, the one. But I think he might be the god of sun. I'm not completely sure. But because I already made the sun god eye, I made the Japanese sun god eye. Amaterasu, which Amaterasu is also pronounced. But I'll just call it that. So, whenever the third Hokage comes to his house to give him his money and stuff like that, instead of him being really gloomy, after figure out that he can float weapons after playing with the kunais and shinigans, and he's been practicing this before showing the third Hokage, so he can like speed them around easily. The third Hokage will come, and he will notice that he's looking different, and that's where he tells him to look at this, which he doesn't know what his eyes change like, but he knows that he can like perceive stuff faster than normal, or perceive stuff slower. But he would throw some kunais in the air, and they'll start floating. After floating, the third Hokage would be like, "Wow, that's amazing, Naruto." Oh crap! I have some fast reflexes. But yeah, like I said, only when if I get 100,000, I will show you my face. And you guys only have 4 more days on that. I think I gave you just like 7 days. Yeah, you got 5 more days to see my face. So keep on subscribing and like this video and stuff like that. Oh yeah, somebody also wanted me to give him ability to fly, which the original guy that gave me the idea didn't say that, but I would say if you have KCM like 2 kind of cloak, you would probably be able to fly. But yeah, I'll just give him ability to. But yeah, since he does have like lightning release, he has like a really fast affinity to learning it. Like he can master a technique really easily and all that and improve it. But yeah, and he does have wind, so don't worry about that. But the third Hokage would ask him to come to his house and stuff which he still has the 9 tails and all that. And I won't give him the full one, I only give him the half one. But he told to come to the third Hokage, and the third Hokage would adopt him because he has such good chakra control on the godly levels of it that he can shoot a whole bunch of big moves. So he would teach Naruto chakra control and learn all of his abilities to create chakra weapons. So he would have a yellow sword pretty much, which I could say that he has like a chakra hilt to increase the durability of it, just because it'll look cooler like that. But yeah. And stuff like that. And because his eye, it doesn't give him storm release, but his eye's ability will make his lightning kind of like storm release, is what the eye gives him, but it's not storm release. But yeah, so he would be trained by the third Hokage. After building up some chakra control, I'll say this, he enters the academy. But he would eventually pass it too quickly because he is being taught by the third Hokage. But because of that, but he would go up another grade, but this is where he can't go up another grade because his physical strength is known because his eye isn't handsome. I'll just say it's not like fully awakened yet. But he would have to be taught by the third Hokage taijutsu and all that, which I think the third Hokage is from a clan, but they are a clan that's kind of like, they have like a large affinity with fire, I'm pretty sure, because we see them shoot like really good fireballs, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, but he would learn taijutsu of the Chihas, Namikaze, and yeah, so Chiha's crushing force, Namikaze striking joints and stuff, like pressure points, is what their ability is. So yeah, that's his fighting technique pretty much. A lot of force and a lot of precision. And yeah. So he would learn taijutsu quicker, and he would pass the test, eventually becoming a Guinea. But instead of him getting a squad because he is younger, he would just move on to, he would go up the ranks, of course, eventually becoming an Anbu at age 10, and stuff like that. After being an Anbu for 2 years, making Kakashi and stuff like that, learning his abilities, and his lightning jutsus will be lightning ball, lightning, like just pure, like yellow lightning, shockwave. It's him sticking out his hand, shooting a shockwave of lightning. And he would say lightning claws, which is his ability to cover his hand. Or he would have it's not his chakra cloak, but it would be like the Kazekage's ability of lightning armor, which I'll say he learned this by being in the village there for like a meeting and stuff. And the Kazekage would flip out, being like, "This is outrageous!" Activating his form, with the Anbus, of course, stepping in front of their Hokage, but Naruto would see the move and instantly activate a yellow lightning version of it. And he was like, you're a pretty fast learner, shrimp." And so he would kind of get ticked off, and he would run, because he's a 10-year-old, so he, of course, looks small. He would take off his mask and be like, "I'm not a grown adult, so of course I'm small." than normal people, than normal Ambus. Everybody in that whole area would be surprised that a little kid is like Ambu. Like he would just go off with the third Hokage and stuff like that. And lightning shockwave, it's pretty much his palm. And yellow Chidori, which is a stronger Chidori. Pretty much in white's yellows because of the eye. But because I gave him the precision of the Sharingan, he can learn it. And he has two, so it enhanced body. But after this, he would go to the third Hokage, back to his house and all that. After training. Oh yeah, his wind, hurricane orb, all the good stuff. And combo technique, lightning vortex. It's pretty much cutting force with wind and electrified. A lot of combo techniques. Pretty much just telling you that. But yeah, he would go there, and this is when the third Hokage would ask to talk to him. He of course says yes. And Kakashi would show up, and he'll ask why Kakashi's here. That's whatever Hiruzen would say, "Hey kid, you have to become a Genin again." He'd be like, "What? For real? That's stupid. I'm already an Ambu, why do I have to do this?" He says, "Because you're just going to become a weirdo and all that." They would start arguing, and eventually he'd say that I'm the Hokage and stuff. And this is your Ambu mission from now on. He would say, "Whatever, old man." And say, "I'm going to sleep." And he would wake up the next day getting told to go to the whole go to the the school. He would of course go, but in his like Ambu pants and all that, but with no mask. And of course his hilt sword on his like side of him that he can pull out. Which you can use the ability without the hilt, but I thought it was a cool feature to make it look even cooler. In my head, just think of like a solid yellow blade coming right out of a solid yellow blade of a katana coming out of a hilt. It would look pretty cool to me with lightning bursting off of it. But yeah, he would get there and he got told to sit somewhere. He would. Everybody's team's getting called while everybody's looking at the new kid and like, what? Who is he? And stuff like that. Yeah, it seems like nobody knew what Ambus looked like except the mask and Jonin's were, so I would say nobody would know if he's like an Ambu with those pants and stuff like that, but he wouldn't have the vest on. Or he wouldn't have a Jonin vest because he's not allowed to have it because he's supposed to become a Genin. But he would put on his Team 7. Kakashi would walk in, tell them go to the roof, and they would. And I'd say, "What are your dreams and passions?" Naruto says, "I don't really want to tell." And Sasuke would kind of go with it too, and Sasuke would say stuff. He would be like, "I expected from you, and I would expect you to say something really edgy. But, okay, meet you at this place. We're doing the bell tests and all that." And, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow, and they would get there, and this is where I'll leave off the video. In this video, I'll try to remember put a person's channels in the description and stuff like that. Visit Billion Daves, the person I'm doing collab with. Thank you for the idea. Davis, I don't know, I'm dumb. But yeah, check out his channel. He has like 32 subscribers from, he had like 10 subscribers since we did the collab. And I don't know when he's doing the next, what if, but he's definitely doing part 2. He seems to have some good ideas. He should probably charge his stuff real quick before he does stuff, but what am I talking about? Half the time I do what ifs with only like 10% battery, literally. And I have to charge it before I stop the what if, or it won't. Or it'll be like, we can't memorize this because of low battery. But yeah. And ya boy Zane, my friend on YouTube. He just got back because he's been doing stuff. And he did switch to keyboard, but I think he's still on PlayStation. And he has a friend named Javon, he's rude. I don't like him, but we're friends. Or we're not friends, I don't know. We talk, but he would say we're not friends, and neither do I. We talk a lot. I also got him grounded for another week after he was already grounded for like 2 months. But yeah, it's whatever. And I didn't get in trouble about what we were doing. So yeah, goodbye. Hope you liked this what if. Like, comments, share, subscribe. Wait, is that the order they go in? I don't know. It's whatever you guys want. Goodbye.